What's going on, guys? In this video we're going to be showing you guys how to make money on GTA 5 online with this solo money making method. This week there's 1.5 times money on the bearer bonds, diamonds, tequila bottle, etc. So this is a good money making method for this week. I'll go over what we use for the heist really quick. We use the long fin as our approach vehicle. We use the main dock as the infiltration point. We use the drainage tunnel as our compound entry. And then as well as we did main dock for our escape point, but that's kind of irrelevant. And then we did time of day, we did daytime. You can do nighttime, you can do daytime. And for your escape point, you can pick whatever you want. We didn't use any heist support crew or anything like that. And we used the conspirator as our weapon loadout. Again, you can pick whatever you want, but that's the one I always recommend. So getting started into the heist, you'll be put through this little cutscene driving in your long fin. And I use the north dock. You can use main dock or wherever you guys like, but I do like the north dock location just because of where it puts you. Kind of puts you on the left hand side where you're going to be having to go to enter the drainage tunnel, as well as it gives you access to the two parts where we'll be going to look for loot. Now you can actually scope these two places out to see if there's even loot there, but honestly with my experience in the last few times I've been doing this heist, even when I don't scope it, 90% of the time there'll be enough loot in one of these two locations. The one thing I do want to mention to you, and I did make this mistake, so I don't want you guys to make this mistake, is that when you are actually going into scope out the area using the webcams after you hack the tower, after you look in the basement, go ahead and check out the area where the key cards are, where you can see the extra vault and all that and the two paintings that can spawn there. Make sure that there isn't any paintings there. If there is one painting there, you only need to fill your bag to half, and if there's two paintings there, you don't need to actually visit these two spots. So just something to keep in mind is definitely make sure you check out those paintings to see if they're there or not. So you can see here we went to the airport and we took out the target right in front of the little hangar here, and that's where the first place we're going to be looking for loot. So it's actually really neat. You can actually use the little forklift on the left there to lift up the pallet on the right to get to the loot on the top. We didn't end up having to do that, so we ended up just going in the cage at the bottom because obviously efficiency. So once you enter in this little area here, you'll be able to grab the cash, and that's super important that you grab the cash. You do want to fill your bag with what's most profitable. Obviously gold is most profitable, but to get to gold you need 2 players, so don't worry about that too much. Cash is better than the green stuff, and if you're trying to get Coca-Cola, that's better than cash. It really doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It's not that big of a difference. I wouldn't stress about it. As long as you get a painting or have at least some cash in there, you're doing all right for your run for filling your bag, because the bag's just extra side income. After you finish looting that area, you're going to want to go ahead and hop onto your boat and go to the drainage tunnel. So you're just going to hold the left. If there wasn't enough loot there, you just stop at the north dock area and loot that area. We didn't have to do that here because I know that there is one painting. I wasn't aware there was 2 because I didn't scope out that area properly. So that's why I mentioned earlier, make sure you scope out that room because it can save you a lot of time when you're doing the rest of the missions. So you can see here, you're going to cut the vent. You don't have to worry about running out of oxygen because you're in a little cutscene, as well as you have rebreathers. If you press left on the D-pad after you're done this scene, you'll equip the 20 rebreathers that you get for doing this heist, and you won't run out of oxygen. I just do a big long up and down motion or side to side motion depending on where I am cutting, and that seems to work best for me. I don't like to do it like how I did at the beginning there, where you just do like 1 or 2 at a time. I'm not a fan. I just go back and forth. If I miss 1 or 2, no big deal. I just go back and forth again. And that's the way I recommend most players do it. Let me know how you guys do that in the comment section below, if you guys do it 1 by 1 or if there's a more efficient method, because saving time is obviously a good way to keep making money. So after you cut the thing here, you'll see my health starts to go down. I simply again equip those rebreathers. That's what you guys want to do when you're doing the heist this way. Again, you don't have to do this. I will say the heist prep probably takes me around 45 minutes to complete, and that's with a bad run. I probably, to be honest with you, some of these missions I get done in less than 30 minutes for the total prep, because if you have a friend with you with a Mark II oppressor or something like that, you can really cut down the time, especially if you have all the tools needed to do these preps. So just something to consider when you're grinding this out. Having a friend grind with you can save a lot of time for sure. So I actually have figured out that you can just speedrun this all. You don't even have to do any of this like stuff. You don't have to shoot all these guys. It's fun and stuff. You can just run straight over here and then you can take a left. Shout out to Tylarius for showing this. I seen this in one of his videos, so I'm going to credit this to him. He just literally ran past the guys. I was in awe. I don't know where he got it. I don't know if this is his own unique thing, but that's where I seen it, so I have to give out the shout out to him. This guard here you're going to want to take out, and then you're going to take a left here. So you're going to want to go all the way over here to the left, take this guy out, and then you're going to make your way down up this staircase here, and there'll be like 1 or 2 targets as you're going up the stairs. Very, very simple. And honestly, you can run as fast as you want. I've noticed it really doesn't matter. They're not going to hear you. Take your time when you're going around corners because you don't want them to see you before you see them. You can see here I kind of rushed, but I knew he was coming. And fortunately, he dropped a key. If he doesn't drop a key for you, that's okay. You'll be able to find another key from one of the other guys that you find. So you can see here, I'm about to take this painting. You want to take the painting. It fills up 50% of your bag. As long as you have 50% left in your bag space, you'll be able to take a painting. And it is the highest value other than the gold, I'm pretty sure. So definitely you want to go ahead and take that up. Because it's just worth a lot of money and it takes 2 seconds to grab. And if it's in this room, like I had 2, I wouldn't even have to do any of that extra stuff. I could have just came straight here and been done with the heist already, pretty much. Once you collect the key card, you want to go to the vault. I didn't go to the vault. I don't know why I didn't go to the vault, but you're going to want to check the vault in that spare room. Again, I apologize about that. I would have made a little bit of extra cash if I had done that. But then you're going to want to make your way down and you're going to want to hop over this fence. And you'll see that I didn't take the elevator because the elevator requires you to do too many key codes to get through. It's much easier just to open the gate and come around and open the next gate using the fingerprint cloner or whatever to get through, because it's only 1 fingerprint and it's really, really easy to do because we're on normal. So I do want to mention is when you're on normal, it's much easier to like do these hacks and stuff, so you'll save a lot of time, but you'll make a lot more money on hard, mainly because there is a bonus, especially when you complete the elite challenge. I didn't complete the elite challenge in this one, mainly because I was distracted. I was playing on my phone at points. Like I had to crop some of the video because I was literally AFK. That's how easy this heist has become after practicing it a few times. So just keep that in mind. You can get the elite challenge doing it the way I'm showing you here. Very, very easy if you follow this path. So all I have to do is type in the code for the bearer bonds. If not, you'll have like the plasma cutter and you have to cut through the glass box there. I really wish they would have added a 3rd way. I haven't got a 3rd way if there is a 3rd way, so they should definitely do that in the future update. I think that would be neat if they did that. Put one on the far right of this room and have us do something else just to switch it up every once in a while, considering this is one of the best money grinds in the game. But you can see I got the bearer bonds, and all we're going to do is run out and come pretty much retrace our tracks out of this building and out of the compound. So again, very, very straightforward. You can run this with 2 people. If you have players that don't know what they're doing and you're trying to run friends through it to get them up and running, or you're trying to help somebody out, just have them wait at the beginning. Just honestly have them wait at the beginning and then escort them when you're done doing all this. Escort them to some loot and then escort them out with you. So this is the tricky part that I used to make mistakes on all the time. It's very, very simple. If you're patient, just be patient. Wait for that guy in the background not to see this guy, and then simply pop this guy in the head through the fence and then open up the fence. Don't open up the fence first, it can cause issues. Just trust me, just do it that way, and then run up through the compound. Very, very simple, guys. You'll get thrown through the same cutscene you guys always get thrown through, and you'll be pretty much done. There's only a few more things you guys have to do to make your money. So let me know what you guys think about this approach so far. If you like the approach or something that you think I could improve on, or something that you think that you rather do because maybe one of the preps you find to be a pain as of right now. For collecting the long fin, I use the Phantom Wedge, and if that's not working out for me, I go ahead and use my MOC trailer cab. So that's definitely something that's helped me complete one of the prep missions a lot quicker. So you guys can go ahead and do that. So what I like to do, and a lot of people disagree with this, I don't like swimming. Even when I have my scuba suit, I don't like swimming. It takes way too long. So I run all the way down here onto these little docks here, and then I wait at the edge of the little mountain just past this, and I simply sit here since there's no one waiting for me to come get me. There's no one's gonna come and get me. They haven't spotted me. I just take my time, wait for a boat for a few seconds. Once a boat comes by, I take out the target. And you'll see this boat comes by, I take him out. I make sure. What I will say is I have had a lot, and I mean a lot of issues where it shows that I've taken out the target, and for some reason the target like self-resurrects and then starts driving away, and that's always the worst because I just wasted time for no reason. That is the one thing I do want to mention to you guys. Just make sure that they're dead. Like, put an extra clip in them after they're already gone. Like, I didn't have to this time because I was really sure that the person wasn't going to come back alive. I don't know why it happens once in a while, but yeah, just make sure that they're really not alive anymore, so you guys can take this boat and then simply just drive away from the island. It doesn't have to be in a particular way, just try to get far away from the island as fast as possible. It'll say El Rubio's coming for you. Honestly, he's not going to catch you. You're on this super speedy boat. He's a little too late to realize that he's been robbed, and we're going to get away with $2 million here, guys. So this is definitely a really good money making method for solo players. I highly recommend you guys go ahead and run this heist a few times this week, because you only have to run it like 5 times to make $10 million. So that's a really good income. $10 million for sub 5 hours work. I'll take that payout for GTA 5 online anytime, because I can buy a lot of stuff in this game. So again, if you liked the video, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'd like to thank you guys so much for your support lately. I'll leave the fees and stuff that I paid for this heist, but again, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope you guys make a lot of money on GTA 5 online this week. And as always, thanks for watching.